Lo ni gulung sung se hai and wata nei jio na heo sagoyo aguha nei lon sun onigola nei skana awondu laonigu laonigu lonigu lung sun se hai and wata nei jio na heo sagoyo aguha nei lon sun onigola nei skana awondu laonigu laonigu
Shri Mataji, everyone. Good evening. Welcome to this evening session where we continue to try and understand a little bit more about our chakras. We work on them. Today we'll do both. We'll do the balancing and then we'll do also a couple of other clearing techniques later through the evening so we can develop that awareness to the vibrations indicating the state of our channels and our chakras and helping to deepen our meditation. Because the more we balance, the greater the Kundalini is working, the greater the thought processes are dissolving, or the conditionings or the patterns that we have within us as a habit kind of dissolve to create new habits, which are basically the innate qualities of the energy centers within us, innate qualities of the chakras. So let's start by just settling down in for a couple of minutes, settling our attention. So before we do bandhan, before we do anything, just settle down your attention. Just let it sit on top of your head, on the Sahasrara. Bring your attention into the heart. Take nice few deep breaths. With your attention on your Sahasrara, in your heart, just watch your hands and just let the vibrations flow. Nice deep breaths in and out. Okay, with these vibrations that hopefully you're starting to feel in your hands, let's use our right, keep our left hands on our lap, and we use the right hand to vibrate the water as we normally do. Just requesting Mother to vibrate the water so it has the tendency to absorb our negative energies, our negativity, to help balance our subtle system. So the water element helps to cleanse, especially our lower three energy centers. Now, the greatest source of water for us is the ocean. So we generally, as we are doing a bandhan on the water, we say the mantra for Shri Samudra Devata, that is the Lord of the ocean, to help vibrate the water, to let the energy be established in this bucket, just as the ocean, the sea, just as it has the tendency to cleanse us. So just as a little experiment, keeping your left hand in your lap, we'll do a bandhan 7 times. Now, as you're doing this, just see whether you feel the vibrations flowing through your hands, if you can feel the water in your bucket getting vibrated, or the energy changing and the energy flowing. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Samudra Devata Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. And let's put our feet in the water and raise our Kundalini and put ourselves in a bandhan. Keeping our attention top of our head. Let us just watch our hands to see what vibrations we are feeling. Overall flow, the intensity, coolness between our hands, the left hand and the right hand. Let's balance our left side by putting our right hand towards Mother Earth. Keeping our attention on the left hand. Father, please let all our imbalances of our left side be absorbed into the Mother Earth. Female power that helps balance our left side. Here is Shri Mahakali. Now again, keeping your attention on top of the Sahasrara. Just watch your left hand and see whether you feel any change as we are saying the mantra. just as we request Mother Kundalini to awaken within us, to balance and cleanse our energy system, just as we ask Mother Earth to absorb the imbalances of our left side. So as we say the mantra for Shri Mahakali, we invoke her energy within us to destroy and remove the negativities, the imbalances of our left side. To awaken the bhakti, the desire to achieve our spiritual ascent, to be one with our spirit within us. Right, let's bring our right hand onto our lap, left hand towards the ether. And we're working now on our right channel. As we know here with our overactivity, busy days, overthinking, planning, all our worries, our anxiety, create that heat and imbalance into our right side. So here we request, Mother, please let all the heat, all the overactivity, overthinking, overplanning, that creates all this heat and imbalance on my right channel. Let it be dissolved into the ether element. And just watching the vibrations on your right hand as they come in through the right and they push out all the heat through the right, left into the ether. Surrendering our ego, our reactions, our superego, our conditioning, all our planning. Mother, I surrender my attention, my thoughts, my reactions, my actions. Mother, I am the Spirit. Cooling energy, the calming energy for the right side. Female energy, the goddess that we use is Shri Mahasaraswati. So again, keeping the attention on the Sahasrara. Just watching your right hand. And see how the vibrations, if they change as we say the mantra. Shri both our hands onto the lap. Tension a couple of inches above the Sahasrara. Now attention on both the hands as we say the mantra for Shri Mahalakshmi. Shri Mahalakshmi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Jai Namo. Cleanse my energy channels and my energy centers. Please let me feel my subtle system on my hand. Let's wash our feet and take our feet out of the water and keep the water aside and continue to sit in the state of meditation and just listen for a few minutes to Shri Mataji.
These hands, which look so simple, but they are so intricate and so intricately built that the nerve endings are so microscopic that we cannot understand how much they can tell us, how far they can go. When the awakening takes place, you start feeling the vibrations around you, the all-pervading power which you have never felt before. Through these fingertips which we neglect, we misuse them, we use them for wrong things. These fingertips themselves get enlightened and you start feeling them. That's what I said, that you have to get your awareness which is enlightened. It's the awareness which has to manifest. And that's how you start feeling them on your fingers. It's wrong here, it's wrong there. You can see where is the problem. Now all these are related to your centers. These are 5, 6 and 7. 7 on the left and 7 on the right. So this is about your emotional side and this is about your right. About your physical and your rational, or you can say mental side. So your awareness is enlightened and your hands, which have got the sympathetic endings here, tell you. We can say that now in our central nervous system we can feel about others and about ourselves. And this is the point which is very difficult with the Western mind, especially because they cannot believe that they can have these powers. They just can't believe it. You tell them, but they said, how can that be? But it is so. Now, for example, this instrument, if you take it to a village and tell them that this will carry your voices around, or if you take a television set and tell them that you can see all kinds of cinemas, or we can say a drama and play or music out of this, he's not going to believe. He'll say, this box, this looks like an ordinary wooden box. But when you plug in, it shows its power. In the same way, what you look at human beings as something very, very ordinary, mundane thing, for us we take it for granted ourselves. We don't know how glorified we are, how great we are, how God has created us with such difficulty, with such care, with such love, for a very special purpose, that He wants to bestow all His powers upon you.
So as we were saying before, as Shri Mataji was saying, the awareness within our hands. So part of this is we develop that ability through meditation, where the power, the energy of the Kundalini helps to bring the chakras into balance, helps to bring it into the right frequency, um, to then help us get into meditation. So being in meditation is not the trying of getting into the meditation or trying to do the clearing or trying to get into the balance or trying to stop our thoughts. Meditation is when the thoughts have dissolved, when we can be in that gap between the two thoughts, where we can just stay and watch and be in the present and be connected to this cosmic energy through our Kundalini. So we always check our vibrations, what we're feeling. We do some clearing. So just give me a second. Sorry. So we've done the first part. Like you can sit down as we were meditating and during the foot soak, where we are seeing what our vibrations we're feeling on our hand. We're just doing the balancing, just putting our attention on the hands to let the Kundalini work, and then we go back into meditation. We'll try doing the affirmations, and then we'll do another part that we have been taught is where we're giving the bandhan to the chakras. We'll just do a little practice of that also. So, as part of the affirmations, as we have done before, let us just spend the next 5 minutes putting your attention on your hands, seeing which energy center you're feeling, which finger you feel the blockage in, and putting your attention. So, if you can remember the affirmations, you can say the affirmations. For example, Swadhisthana is creativity. You can ask Mother, please let me be creative. Or let at the Muladhara, if you're feeling the red spot, red dot where the number 1 is, you ask Mother, please establish innocence within me. Mother, I am innocent. So that's the quality of the energy centers. Or the second thing you can do is just keep your attention on top of the head and keep your attention on that particular energy center, on that particular finger, and just let the Kundalini work to balance that particular energy center. So let's just spend a few minutes doing that, practicing that as a meditation technique. If you do have any questions, or if you feel you're unsure of affirmations to say, or you would like to say, just post a little question in the chat.
All of you are in my heart. And I love you very much. And I want you people to come as soldiers to fight with me. It's possible with the power of love, with the power of love, with the power of love.
Always go back to the basics. Mother, please let me feel my energy system on my hands, my energy centers on my hands. Mother, please cleanse my energy centers. Please bring my energy system into the balance. So again, always, it's your desire that is the spark that triggers the flame, the fire of the Kundalini. And then just letting her do the work of cleansing through your desire. As we meditate on these energy centers, as we allow Mother Kundalini to cleanse and balance, and as we surrender, these innate qualities are established. As we say the affirmations, they work as fertilizers in restoring the balance, and letting the Kundalini re-energize and target at that particular energy center. So as we accept the affirmations, we cleanse, we balance, and again we go into meditation, into that thoughtless state. Now, one of the other techniques that we used and we've been taught is about bandhan, where we check the state of the vibrations that we're feeling on our fingers, and then at that particular energy center, so if the imbalance is felt, say for example, you're feeling, excuse me, tingling in your little finger, we work on the left heart. So when we do a bandhan, it's always using our right hand. So we have our left hand sitting in our lap, we use our right hand, and the bandhan is done always when we're doing it from the front and giving ourselves a bandhan. It's always done in a clockwise fashion. A great way to remember is, irrespective of which energy center you're working on, you always start this circle moving towards the heart and going down, and that will always end up in a clockwise fashion. So it's as if the clock is facing forward, and then the minutes, the arms are moving in that clockwise fashion. So again, to increase that vibrational awareness, to increase the vibrational flow, let's work with bandhan, keeping our attention on the Sahasrara. Let us all collectively work on our left Vishuddhi. So that's at the level of the throat, just where your neck and shoulders meet. So let us all together with a bandhan at that energy center, which is reflected as the first finger on our left hand. You will say, Mother, I am not guilty. And as you're doing the bandhan, the vibrations are flowing in through your left hand, out at the left Vishuddhi with your right hand. As we do the bandhan, we just take all that negative energy that is there and throw it out into the ether. And we'll just do that a few times. By the left Vishuddhi, Mother, I am not guilty. As I am the Spirit, by your grace, how can I be guilty? But just as you're doing the bandhan and removing the vibrations, throwing it into the ether, just watch what's happening vibrationally at that point, or even on your first finger on your left hand. Now let's move our attention to the center Vishuddhi and we'll do the same. Just give the vibrations to the Vishuddhi, moving it in a circular fashion and removing the heat, throwing it into the ether. Mother, please let the collective consciousness be established within me. Now let's move our attention to the right Vishuddhi on the right side of our throat. And again, we do bandhans and just remove any imbalances of there. Mother, please establish the sweet countenance and speech within me. Give me the ability to express my love through my words. Let my speech be soothing to others. Let it provide comfort. Let's move our attention to the center agya, the middle of the forehead. Keep both our hands in our lap for a minute. With our attention on top of the Sahasrara, Just watch the two ring fingers on our hands. Just see what you're feeling. Now keeping our attention on the center agya, let's do a bandhan around it, the middle of the forehead. Just moving our right hand in a clockwise direction, throwing away into the ether any imbalances and negativities. Ham Sham. Mother, I forgive. I forgive everyone. I forgive myself. Sham. 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 Let's bring both our hands back on our lap. Tension on top of the Sahasrara. Watch our ring fingers again. Please dissolve my thoughts. I am neither this ego nor the super ego. Mother, please let me experience thoughtless awareness. Joy of my spirit. State of thoughtless awareness. Again, keeping our attention. Let's just listen, centered. Let's listen to Shri Mataji for a couple of minutes again. And again, just notice what's happening with the vibrations as you're listening to the speech. Not just with your attention, but also with your heart and your vibrations.
I can just say that come inside, within yourself, is place the truth. And just point it out for yourself because it is your own, it is within you. It is your own, it is within you. Only thing, you have to see it yourself and feel it yourself. The rest of it, the way people have all kinds of things about truth, is something that I feel all the honest people should completely deny. When we became human beings, say, we didn't do anything about it. We just became human beings. It's a simple thing. We did not stand on our heads, or we didn't do anything to become more human and less monkeys. It just happened spontaneously. So one has to understand that our evolution has come through a living process and through the living energy of God. God who is living and not a dead thing that can just give you some ideas and you cling to it, which are dead. So the spontaneity of life has to work it out within you. That kind of awareness which makes you higher than what you are. At this stage as human beings, whatever we understand about life, whatever we know about life as truth, maybe, may not be truth. Let's keep it open as that. It may be, may not be. For example, if I tell you something about a country which you have never visited, it may be, may not be. Better go to the country and see for yourself. And that's what one has to do, is to place yourself in such a way, let us see. Keep your minds open to see what is the truth about yourself. Now this truth has been told by many great sages, by prophets and many incarnations who came on earth. As we know, Christ has said about it, Nanaka has said about it, Kabira has said, Lao Tse has said, Buddha has said, everyone has said one thing, which is people, which I should say people neglect and are not bothered about it. And the simple thing is that you have to have your second birth. You have to know yourself. You have to have self-realization. This, every one of them have said it. Instead of that, we are building up something which doesn't lead us there. Take us to that land if somebody says, you just don't do that. You see, it's just an imaginary thing if I say, all right, now close your eyes, off we go to the kingdom of God. It's not that way. Something has to happen in your awareness. Means whatever you are feeling now, you should feel something more than that. You have to become something more. You have to expand more. And that expansion has to come not through just giving you a lecture or talking to you, but by something happening within yourself. As a seed has to become the tree, it has to sprout. As the egg has to become a bird, it has to grow, and then the transformation takes place. In the same way, the truth has to come to you. So what should happen? If the truth has to come, you can't pay for it, you cannot put in any effort. But what should happen when the truth comes? When the truth comes, then you see things in a different way. You are transformed. You are to be transformed. If you are one with the truth, how could you live with falsehood anymore? It's as simple as that. It's a very simple thing. And you know, all living processes are the simplest.
So let's sit in meditation with that attention of knowing that we're trying to grow in our attention, which is the goal of the next few weeks. Is to establish that vibratory awareness within us, to make you confident of your sensitivity, of your vibrations, your subtle system, so that you can guide your own meditations. And the aim of the meditations is, as we meditate, it strengthens our Kundalini, it strengthens the spirit's connection, the connection to the all-pervading power, the cosmic energy, via tapping into the thoughtless state. Let's just use our right hand and gently press with the center of our palm on the Sahasrara, turning in a clockwise fashion, putting some nice pressure. Rotating it in a clockwise direction. Mother, thank you for our self-realization. Mother, please establish my self-realization. Just raise the hand a couple of inches above and just let your attention sit in that gap between your hand and the Sahasrara. And if your right hand gets a bit sore, you can do the same with the left hand, using the left hand, pressing it down, then raising the left hand above the Sahasrara and letting your attention sit in that space. The thoughts float away, and see whether you can feel the Kundalini coming up. bandhan. Thank you, everyone, for your presence today. Hope you had a great meditation, and we will see you all again on Friday. Shri Mataji.
ब्रह्मांड सा
जगत जननी तू ही माई बंधु तू ही जगत जननी सकल जगत में यह तेरा ही पसार रचा प्रभु तूने यह ब्रह्मांड सारा प्राणों से प्यारा ब्रह्मांड सारा रचा प्रभु रचा प्रभु रचा